Hi, I'm your Senator Chuck Grassley. Once again, being that Congress is in session this week, I'm on Ask Chuck webcast. I thank you for participating. We accept questions by email, Twitter, or Facebook, and we welcome your questions. This time we had few questions coming in, so usually I answer 2 or 3 questions this way vocally. This time I only had one question. It comes from Larry in Sheldon, Iowa, and he tweets, quote, "What is being done to clarify U.S. military use? Question mark. It seems the president can do as he pleases with the military." Larry, the President of the United States under our Constitution, because he's Commander-in-Chief, does have great leeway in the use of the military. But you want to remember that his power of over the military is indirectly controlled by Congress's power of the purge, because the military takes a lot of money and they can't do anything unless Congress gives permission for the money to be expended. Only Congress has that power. And secondly, only Congress has the power to declare war. Since declaration of war has not been used since World War II, and there's been 3 or 4 instances since then. The War Powers Act of 1973 was passed, which limits the president's authority to use the military to placing them where he feels the national security of our country is in danger, and he can put them there for up to 60 days. It happens that President Obama violated this law in regard to Libya, because 60 days has passed and he did not get permission of Congress to go beyond that. So Congress is dealing with that issue right now, so right now that's kind of unresolved. In regard to the War Powers Act, it's never been tested in the courts. A lot of presidents have taken the position that it's unconstitutional. In fact, Nixon vetoed it, and Congress passed it over his veto. But it's never really been checked on constitutionality. So right now, the War Powers Act of 1973 is what basically governs what the president can do or cannot do with the military. I thank you very much, Larry, for your question. For the rest of you, I always report on what we're doing this week in the Senate of the United States. We're working on the Economic Development Administration Reauthorization Bill. That bill provides money over the last 40 years, or maybe more accurately 30 years, to various local governments for things that are related to creating jobs, or as we would say in the title of the legislation, economic development. We'll also be working on some nominees that'll be up, particularly for some judgeships. Short of that, we're going to be having a lot of amendments to the Economic Development Administration, some of them not even related to economic development. I hope next week that you'll listen to Ask Chuck webcast, send your questions, email, tweeting, or by Facebook. Thank you very much for listening.